What's going on, guys? It's Philip Appleton with Appleton Electric Heating and Air. Hey, today, guys, this is episode 3 on my pipe bending video series, and we are talking about box offsets. I want to teach you how to bend a box offset today, guys. It is a simple bend, very common. If you look right here, that's what you will see sometimes on a job site. That is a piece of pipe that does not have a box offset. You do not want to do that. It looks terrible and it's very unprofessional. So basically what a box offset is 2 10-degree bends that's going to raise that raceway up 3/8 of an inch so it can make it into that knockout. This right here is your standard 5S box. Okay, 5S means 5 inches squared. And if you see that KO right there, we have a 3/8 inch lip right there. Okay, if we were to slide a piece of pipe, it's going to go ahead and bottom out on that, and then you'll have a gap between the surface that you're trying to mount the pipe to and the back of that 5S box or that 4S box. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a box offset in it, and this is how we're going to do it. This offset is bent in the upright position. So you're going to get your bender, you're going to stand it upright, and we're bending from up here. Okay, that's how most guys do it. I see people do it from the ground, but for the most part, if you want to be a fast box offset guy, you're going to bend it in the upright position. So first thing we're going to do is we got to mark our conduit out. Okay, and you need to remember these two numbers, 2 inches and 4.5. So we're going to make our first mark at 2 inches, and then we're going to make our second mark at 4.5. We're going to bend 10 degrees one way, flip it 10 degrees the other way. All right, let's get this thing marked out. So to get my tape measure, I'm going to make my first mark at 2 inches, and then I'm going to make my second mark at 4.5. And this is the most common thing you're going to bend on an electrical project. Every box is going to need a box offset. They sell a machine that actually does the box offset for you. Greenlee makes it, but they're quite a pretty penny. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer my marks all the way around. This is a great practice to do. It makes it easier to line it up with the bend arrow. So that one's at 2 inches and this one's at 4.5. And then I'm going to put it inside the bender, and let's get those 10-degree bends. So we got our marks, and now we're going to go ahead and put our 10-degree bends in. I'm going to go ahead and slide it into the bender, line it up with the bend arrow, and it's just a little bend. We're not putting that much into it, so you're just going to lean down a little bit, and it's just going 10 degrees, okay, just like that. And then we're going to flip it 180, go to the second mark at 4.5 inches, and we're going to put the second 10-degree bend. That is going to give us a 3/8 inch offset, which is minute, but when you see it installed, it looks a million times better than if you did not put the box offset in. So I'm going to put that second bend in, and then let me show you how we're going to go ahead and check this. So the best way to check your box offset is you want to get a flat surface, and I'm going to show you that's a pipe with no box offset, and look how it doesn't line up. So if you were to install that, you're going to have to raise that up into that hole, and then you're going to have a ugly gap behind the box. So that's without a box offset, and then here is with the box offset that we just bent, and look at that. It's going to slide right to that, and now that pipe's going to remain flush on whatever surface it may be, whether it's a wall, whether it's on the deck. But that is how you do a proper 10-degree box offset. Also, this is just for a 4S and 5S boxes, but there are other junction boxes. For example, this little outdoor pull or indoor pull can, we would need much more of an offset, but we're going to go ahead and cover that later on in the offset videos. But just to recap, box offset, you make 2 10-degree bends. You're going to mark the pipe at 2 inches and 4.5 inches, and you're going to make your first bend at the 2 inch mark. You're You're going to flip the pipe 180, slide it back, and then you're going to make another 10-degree bend at 4.5 inches. I hope this video helps somebody, and that completes episode 3 of box offsets. And tomorrow we're going to be doing offsets. Okay, so I'm going to teach you all the different offsets you can do, and we'll go from there, guys. You all guys have a great day. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one. If you made it to the end of this one, I appreciate you, but leave me a message in the comments. Let me know what state you're in, how long you've been doing electrical, and how much experience you have running pipe. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys have a great weekend.